Today we start the first of 3 days of factoring, working today specifically with using the GCF, the difference of squares, and T-charts to factor. But before we can get started with any of the factoring, as I discovered from last week, we need to review multiplying polynomials. So I want to take a look at some examples. We're going to use the process today of foiling. Remembering that means the first terms, then the outer terms, then the inner terms, then the last terms. And then we're going to combine our like terms. So if we take a look at this first example of x plus 4 times x minus 3, that means we're going to take x times x, which is x squared, and then x times minus 3, which is minus 3x. Then we have 4 times x, which is 4x. And then 4 times negative 3, which is negative 12. And then combining like terms, which will always be these middle two terms, we end up with a final solution of x squared plus x minus 12. So then what we're going to actually end up doing in the next video is we're going to give you something like this, and you will have to go back to this. Now going on to the next example. X minus 7 times 2x plus 5. X times 2x is 2x squared. X times negative 5 is negative 5x. Negative 7 times 2x is negative 14x. And negative 7 times negative 5 is positive 35. Combining our like terms, negative 5 minus 14 is negative 19, so we get 2x squared minus 19x plus 35. A couple more examples for you to get some practice on. Here, if you'll notice, we have 6x plus 1 and 6x minus 1. These are called conjugates, and there's a special reason for that, as you'll see when we FOIL these. 6x times 6x is 36x squared. 6x times negative 1 is minus 6x. 1 times 6x is plus 6x. And 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. As you can see, when we look at our middle two terms to combine them, negative 6x plus 6x, these drop out, giving us 36x squared minus 1. Finally, this is what we were looking at when we were looking at finding the vertex with vertex form, etc. And for x minus 8, the quantity squared, what that means is we're going to take 4x minus 8 times 4x minus 8. So if we go to FOIL that out, 4x times 4x is 16x squared. 4x times negative 8 is negative 32x. Negative 8 times 4x is going to give us negative 32x. And negative 8 times negative 8 is plus 64. Combining our like terms in the middle, negative 32x minus 32x gives us 16x squared minus 64x plus 64. Now in the next videos we'll get this process started with factoring.